The narrator of this story shared an unsettling series of events that she and her boyfriend experienced, leaving them deeply unnerved. Over the course of 6 months, 2 separate incidents occurred, both under eerily similar circumstances, but in completely different locations. The narrator hopes someone can shed light on what might be happening. The first incident took place in June, while the narrator and her boyfriend were on FaceTime. Falling asleep on video calls had become a nightly habit for them. That night, around midnight, the narrator was awake watching YouTube while her boyfriend had already drifted off. Suddenly, his phone slipped and ended up under a blanket, muffling the audio and obscuring the view. Then something strange happened. The narrator distinctly heard a door creak open, followed by the deep, unfamiliar voice of a man speaking to her boyfriend. The boyfriend stirred and responded, but the poor audio quality made it impossible to make out what was being said. Confused and uneasy, the narrator brought it up the next morning. However, the boyfriend had no memory of anyone entering his room, nor did he recall the conversation. Adding to the mystery, the closet door in his room, which he'd closed before going to sleep, was inexplicably open when he woke up. His mother's boyfriend lived in the house, but he had been at work during the incident, and his voice didn't match the one the narrator had heard. Months later, in an entirely different state at the boyfriend's father's house, the second incident occurred. This time, the narrator had a clear view of the boyfriend on FaceTime. As before, the boyfriend was sound asleep while the narrator remained awake. Without warning, the door to his room suddenly slammed open, and the same deep voice from before spoke again, commanding, "All right, come on, let's go." The narrator couldn't see anyone in the room, but they watched as the boyfriend woke up and appeared to respond to the voice. Fearing the boyfriend might get in trouble for being on his phone, the narrator ended the call immediately, assuming it could have been his dad. The following morning, the narrator brought it up with her boyfriend, who was just as puzzled as before. He had no memory of anyone coming into his room. When he asked his father about the incident, his father denied entering the room at all and pointed out that he had been asleep, needing to rise early for work. These 2 events, occurring in different households, hundreds of miles apart, yet involving the same ominous voice and similar behavior, have left both the narrator and her boyfriend feeling shaken. Who or what could this mysterious figure be? How did it manage to manifest in 2 separate locations under such similar circumstances? The narrator and her boyfriend are desperate for answers and hope someone with knowledge or a similar experience can provide insight. They're reaching out to the paranormal community for help in understanding this chilling phenomenon. If you know any solution or can help this couple, let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay happy.